This is a tutorial for KTANE module reaction, a needing module. So you can see, the reactions module has 6 LEDs on the top and 6 buttons on the bottom. It has 8 red rectangles in the middle. Now, once it activates, it will never deactivate. It is always active after it gets activated. So all the modules are so that I have easy modules to solve. So what is the goal of this module, of this needing module? Do not let all of the lights be on at the same time. If you have, say, 4 or 3 of them, it won't hurt you. It's not bad to have them on. The only thing is that you cannot have all of them on at the same time. Now, say we so we have 3 markings. As you see, the rectangles turned white and some of them disappeared. So we can see here we have 3. So we use the 3. So you tell your expert, hey, LED 6 is on. What's the button for that? Say, well, LED 6, it's the 6th button. So use that. Oh, what about LED number 1? Oh, that's button 1. 3, by the way, is the easiest one because it's literally all of them are straight except 2 and 5, which are switched. But you don't have to memorize this. I actually don't have them memorized. For the 3rd time that you ask for light number 3 and they say button number 3, the next time that you see 3rd light, you're probably gonna remember that and just click button number 3 without having to ask your expert. Now, they seem to be turning on really slowly. So, this seems too easy, right? Well, there's a catch. There's always a catch. The catch is that, the smaller the number of modules remaining you have, so for example, in this example, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 unsolved modules. The smaller that number gets, the faster the lights will turn on, to a point where when there's only 1 module remaining, the lights are turning on so fast that it's gonna be almost impossible to both turn them off and solve the module. It's not gonna be that hard to turn them off, but doing that while trying to solve that last module, sometimes it can be really hard. So, I mean, sometimes you just get lucky and the lights don't activate. As you can see, it's not consistent how fast the lights activate. It's not like every X seconds. You see, moving really long time with 1, and then 2, and then 3. It's not that straightforward with the timing. So you could get lucky and just take a long time for it to take a long time with to turn all 6 when there's only 1 module remaining. But most of the time, when there's only 1 remaining, just constantly being thrown at you. So a good idea is that if you see this module in your bomb, is to follow a different strategy and change how you defuse the bomb completely. Instead of going 1 by 1 and being like, module 278 of 12, and then entering it. For example, you could just write the answers here in your notes and then enter them all. You can hear that. That sound was the alarm. This module has an alarm when exactly 5 out of the 6 lights are on. It will do that sound repeatedly until less than 5, or all 6 are on. When all 6 are on, you get a strike, which I'll let them all be on to show you. So instead of pressing submit in this particular module where you have to submit, we could just write the answer. For example, we just write 2. We just write 2 and not submit it, because if we clear it, if we submit it, it's gonna go green, and that means there's only gonna be 4 remaining modules, which is gonna make it go significantly faster than with 5. It's the less amount of modules, the faster it's gonna go. Right now it's going relatively slowly. I mean, it could go, what, 30 seconds, probably like 45 seconds, 1 minute without me touching it for all 6 lights to turn on. Sometimes you can get really unlucky and like they'll turn on fast, but it's not that common. The odds are really low. So it changes the whole approach to the bomb to either, if it's not a module that you can submit, for example, in complicated wires, you would say cut every single wire that you have to cut except one of them, and then you would cut them at the end, so that you clear all of the modules really quickly. That way it doesn't get to the faster stages where you do the same thing but it just goes extremely fast. So how you would do the bomb 6 when this needy module is on, it's a bit different, because you don't want to actually complete any module. You just want them to be close to complete so that you can then complete them all quickly, one after the other. So I'm gonna do that except for the last one. You would normally do it for all of them, but I want to show you how fast it does indeed get when there's only one module remaining. So 8 or 5 mod 15 5. So imagine you've done it with all the modules. You submit. You got the last wire in complicated wires. Now that there's only one, I'm gonna show you how fast it does get. So of course, it being different each time, it's going kind of slowly right now, but it's luck. It does go significantly faster than before. As you can see, it's been like 5 seconds, and now 5 of the lights are on. The alarms are playing. Before, for all of those 4 to be on, it would have taken what? I don't know, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. But as you can see, they just keep turning on. It's gonna be way harder to solve a module when this is on. Let's see, 72214. 72214. As you can see, I just read the numbers, and now there's 4 on right here. So it's okay. Well, I clicked the wrong. What happens when you press a button of a light that's on? Well, you see, this light was off, and I pressed the 3rd button, which is why I got struck. As you can see, all lights were on, which is why I also then got struck. So yeah, that's the module. So it's smart to do what I did with all of those with these 4 modules, but instead of with those 4, you would do it with all of them. That way you never get to the point where it's going this fast. 7214. It's 8. And yeah. Now note that 3 is indeed one of the easiest button configurations to remember. There are others that are way more arbitrary and less, rememberable, if that's a word. So we got lucky on that one, but most of the time it's gonna be harder than just everything is straight except 2 and 5 that are switched. So.